probably enjoying your winter break right now, and you've got some time to play some of the bigger games. So in this video, we're gonna go over 10 big games to play over your winter break. A lot of these games have a ton of content to them, and they really require some sort of time investment, so now is as good of a time as ever to delve right into them. Also, because of the timing, a lot of these games can be found at excellent prices, so I'll let you guys know on what type of prices to pay for these games and what kind of deals you guys can get. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 was one of the long anticipated games of this generation. While its story didn't live up to expectations, there is no doubt that this is a game absolutely packed with content. The open world is massive, and just in the base game you've got a lot of content to it, but Square Enix has done a phenomenal job with keeping this game updated with more content, and then you've got the DLC content as well. You can spend a lot of time with it. Oh, and by the way, there's a multiplayer mode now too. Final Fantasy 15 can be found really cheap, around $10 at your local Redbox.
Dead. Noctis and his 3 loyal companions must embark on an epic journey of brotherhood, exploration, and action as they unravel Noctis's destiny and take up arms against the invading Niflheim Empire. Noctis is heir to the throne and the only son of King Regis. His dislike of
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is one of the most iconic video games of all time. Who could forget the 11/11/11 marketing and release for that game? It was just absolutely gigantic. On the PlayStation 3, it did have its fair share of technical issues, but on the PlayStation 4 with Skyrim Special Edition, it is a far better experience. If you have somehow not played the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the Special Edition is the best way to do so, and it's time you finally gave this game a look. The Special Edition also includes all of the downloadable content, and for $26 on PSN, it's still a little bit of a steep price point, but for all of the content you're getting, I would say it's worth it. Fallout 4. From one Bethesda game to another, Fallout 4 is another massive game, obviously with a different style of presentation with your post-apocalyptic setting in Commonwealth, but nonetheless it offers a ton of content. Fallout 4 was one of the most anticipated games of this generation, maybe the most hyped up game of this generation, and many would say it failed to live up to those expectations, but keep in mind, those expectations were absolutely colossal, so it would have been very difficult for it to deliver. What you will find in Fallout 4, as I mentioned, is a lot of content and a great world. Unfortunately, it does suffer from some technical issues, but for the most part, it's still a joy of a game to play, and for $20 on PSN, it's a solid pickup.
Be cut before it infects the surface.
They're the real enemy, not the raiders, not the super mutants, not even those tools over in Diamond City.
Don't shoot! I swear I'm not a synth, for God's sakes, for him!
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. If you want to use your winter break to invest yourself in a brand new franchise, then it doesn't get much better than Kingdom Hearts, and it's very easy to get into the franchise now with the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. You've got a lot of games in this collection, including Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Ray Chain of Memories, as well as Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. On top of all of that, you've also got various cinematics from other Kingdom Hearts games. You want to play through all of these games, watch all of the cinematics, do the side content, and really understand the world of Kingdom Hearts, that's gonna take you a very long time. And by the way, Square Enix did release another collection this year dubbed Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. That includes Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, which is a significant continuation from Kingdom Hearts 2, and a brand new experience that centers around another character, Aqua. That's a collection I would check out after playing the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. This is the collection to grab if you want to get into Kingdom Hearts, and it's available for $25 on PSN.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want.
You think you can defeat me, the true darkness?
I know now.
Persona 5. We gave Persona 5 its recognition for being the best RPG of 2017 and one of the best JRPGs of all time, a legitimate evolution of the genre. It's a phenomenal game, and we uploaded a video going over our 5 reasons why Persona 5 is the best RPG of 2017, so if you want a more in-depth look on the game, check that video out. In short, Persona 5 is an amazing game that offers a wealth of content that's varied and a blast to go through. Presentation is amazing and the storytelling is on point as well, and you can get it for $30 at GameStop.
What's the answer?
Come to me!
What the hell? How come you suck?
We can do this if we all work together.
Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 was one of the surprise excellent games of this year, and it's a game that a lot of you guys probably forgot about. A lot of you guys probably didn't check it out all the way back in January of this year, and Yakuza 0 serves as a prequel to the Yakuza franchise. Yakuza is a franchise that really hasn't garnered a lot of traction over here in the States, but that has started to change, and it all began with Yakuza 0, because this is an amazing game with a pretty matured story, varied gameplay, and overall solid mechanics. It's still a little expensive at $30, but it's a game well worth that. One of the best PlayStation 4 exclusives available. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. The Witcher 3, like Persona 5, is among the best RPGs of this generation. It is a phenomenal game, and CD Projekt Red delivered in just about every category that a single-player game can deliver on. Great visuals, you've got that. Solid gameplay, you've got that. An amazing story, you've got that. And it's absolutely packed to the brim with content, and with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition, you get the base game, and you also get the expansions Hearts of Stone, as well as Blood and Wine, that are gonna add another 35 to 40 hours of content. That's on top of the already 70 to 100 hour experience, so it is a ton of investment, but it's quality content, and the complete edition is available for just $25 at GameStop.
Never flowed with milk and honey. Now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times. Famine grips the populace.
You a Witcher? That monster slayer that he's talking about in the village. Monster trouble. We're not having trouble.
Dying Light: The Following Enhanced Edition. Dying Light is one of those games that released very early on in this generation, and I would say it was one of the best games of this generation, but if you've picked up your PlayStation 4 recently, this is a game that's a little bit older. It's not a part of a notable franchise, so maybe you don't know anything about it. Well, it's an open-world survival horror game with some great parkour mechanics, excellent visuals, and solid gameplay all around. It still goes for around $20 at GameStop. That's a little bit expensive, but The Following Enhanced Edition also includes a lot of additional content, and this is a game that's very much worth checking out, and I assume that a lot of you guys haven't, so definitely change that.
Everywhere. Do these fucking rituals. I think they even pray to her.
I'm looking for anything that could save my friends. If you have anything.
We've shown you a path and a sign, Mr. Crane. The rest is up to you and your faith.
Borderlands: The Handsome Collection. When you talk about pure content for your money, it doesn't get much better than Borderlands: The Handsome Collection, because you've got two games, Borderlands 2 as well as Borderlands the pre-sequel. Both games released last generation, but they perform great on the PlayStation 4, really the definitive way to play these games on console. And with the base games alone, you've got a lot of content to them, and also with all of the different characters you can play as, there's a lot of replay value. But on top of Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, you also get all of the DLC content, which is a significant amount of content, adding tens of hours of more gameplay. Many would say that Borderlands is a game that you should play with a friend, and that's true. Borderlands is a great cooperative experience, but I find Borderlands to also be a competent enough single-player experience as well, so don't worry too much about that. The Handsome Collection is available for $20 on PSN.
I need another head for my merry-go-round. Sure. Weakness leads to death.
And finally, Sleeping Dogs the Definitive Edition. Sleeping Dogs is one of the criminally underrated games of recent memory. It released back in 2012, and it was a terrific game, an open world game set in Hong Kong. It had its comparisons to Grand Theft Auto, but it was very much different than that. It's more of a contained experience. It's very much focused on storytelling, but you've also got some great gameplay on top of that. The combat mechanics are very polished and very satisfying, and visually this game looks great, and it's available at a ridiculously low $4.50 on PSN, so this is a game I would highly recommend to check out.
You've crossed the line, Wade. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
So that wraps up 10 big games to play over your winter break. What do you think? Have you played all of these games? I assume not, so if you can at least pick one of these games to check out over your winter break, that'll probably keep you busy during that entire duration. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.